I'm originally from northern Arizona, from the Navajo Reservation. When I was growing up, I had a grandmother who was very forward-thinking. She felt that there was something a lot better to do off the reservation, that there was something greater out there that I could achieve, that I would be able to contribute and maybe contribute back to the community.
In the orthopedic community, I think the numbers are 1.8% in terms of African Americans who do this job. So it's my job in part to get these young people early, help them, put them in position so that they can succeed. I want to see the spectrum of providers better represent the spectrum of patients that we serve.
What women can bring, I think, to orthopedics is the ability to be patient and listen when it's important to do that. I believe all of us who are of diverse backgrounds bring something unique that helps make our care better and reach more patients in ways that they can relate to.
The fellowship that we share is remarkable. We're of different faiths, different race and ethnicities, different genders, and different gender identities. We are all humanitarians. Every one of us is special, and each of us makes a difference. I can truly say that I learned this early in my career because a volunteer mission changed my life. As my co-residents went off to their fellowships, I had a burning desire to go to apartheid South Africa, to understand both the social and political struggle, and also to work with a population that was extremely vulnerable. At some point, I had an epiphany there in that hospital. I knew that I would want to do this for the rest of my life.
The beauty of Dave is that his philosophy of living fills him with the joy and optimism that fuels his drive for social justice. This is a surgeon who does a prestigious residency and fellowship, then goes to work in apartheid South Africa. When he returns to San Francisco, instead of taking academic and lucrative practice opportunities, he chooses instead to start a charity clinic in the very poorest part of the city.
He has his medical 1-2 punch. He's mastered that. But he also has this piece of him that remains human and stays in touch with his people. If we're hurting, he's hurting. If we're crying, he's crying. So yeah, he's a beacon of hope for us.
We all stand on the shoulders of the generations before us. I can't count how many mentors have taken interest in me, and I really want to pass on their wisdom to other generations.
My grandmother had a follow-up appointment to get her sutures removed, and I came with her, and me and Dr. Atkin had just clicked from there. The next thing you know, he offered me an opportunity to shadow him because he seen that I was very interested in the medical field. He puts a joy in everybody's life and just tries to help everybody.
He has a keen perspective and perception to see the best in people and to want them to be the best themselves and to actualize themselves.
Operation Rainbow is a nonprofit organization that has been around for 43 years, providing free orthopedic surgery and treatment to children and adults around the world. Dave has led more than 60 Operation Rainbow missions. Dave, by nature, is a leader who educates. He inspires, he empowers those around him.
The goal of Operation Rainbow is to make the volunteering experience accessible to as many healthcare providers as possible. It is really wonderful to show young people the pure essence of medicine. And when many of these young people do see this, it's very powerful for them. And we have generations of young volunteers who have gone on to become techs, nurses, and doctors.
Operation Rainbow gives you a unique opportunity to put things in your life into perspective. But as soon as I got back from Operation Rainbow is when I first started my street medicine organization.
Sacramento Street Med, we have water and food.
And it's very similar in the sense that at the end of the day, they're all people. And they're still our patients. They're still afforded the right to feel cared for and loved.
I used to think of humanitarian work as synonymous with international work, but I don't anymore. There is dense poverty in the southeast part of the city. It's really hard to conceive the conditions that many of these children live in. MeWater is a wonderful escape whereby we take inner city children to the ocean or we take them into nature and camping. And going in the ocean is a big step for a lot of these children. Some of them have never been to the beach before, and it's very daunting, but it really creates a paradigm for them to overcome things they're afraid of.
I've been surfing with MeWater for about 7 to 8 years. I was afraid of the water, and then that gave me more confidence to do things that I was really afraid of. I want to go to college, I want to go to Stanford, and like Dr. Dave, I want to be a doctor. Doing something I love to do is help people. If you can put your mind to it, then there's nothing really that can stop you.
Dave is an activist. You know, he's chosen a path. The important thing is to create that culture of giving, the culture of recognizing where the needs are. And so Dave is a perfect example of, you know, somebody who's embraced that as his entire lifestyle and profession.
Mother Teresa said, "Love cannot exist by itself. It has no meaning. Love has to be translated into action, and that action is service." I'm so grateful to have received this award, and I'm proud to be a member of the AAOS and to stand by my colleagues and our communities as we strive for social equity and the preservation of human dignity. Every one of us is a leader, and we are 40,000 strong. If we work together, I believe we can change the world.
I am proud to be an orthopedic surgeon.
I'm proud to be an orthopedic surgeon.
I'm proud to be an orthopedic surgeon.
I am very proud to be an orthopedic surgeon.